Yo, good morning. Good morning. What's up, guys? Or evening, whatever time of the day it is for you. Let's turn this down a little bit. How are we doing today? The summer campfire. Here we go. What's the deal here? How are we feeling about it? I've very loosely glanced over the news post. I haven't really gone into detail. I haven't watched any video yet. How long is the video? Fuck, it's 15 minutes. Is it really worth watching that? That's a bit spicy. What do you reckon? That's a long ass video. Bit underwhelmed? Okay. But we can wait a bit longer for them to cook up something a bit nice. Well, yeah, that's fine. I'm happy to look at the blog still. A lot of it was pretty good, but raised for a bit. That's fine. That's okay. How's poker? It was okay. Not as good as I expected, but you know, it's the way it goes. I was more keen to get back here for this. I like the reverse Beetlejuice shirt. Thanks. Thank you very much. It's worth the watch? Okay, okay. Alright. I'll tell you what, we'll have a look at it regardless of gender, because I think that's worth doing. All my fucking coin flips. Not loaded. Beautiful. Okay. Let's remove the propaganda here. Okay. I think what we'll do is we'll do two separate videos. We'll do one for the this video here, and if we feel like it, we'll go through the blog as well and read in more details. I'm assuming that we're going to need that, but yeah, I'm keen to see what they've got to offer for us. It's fast paced for a 15-minute video. Okay, well that's good. That keeps it going. That's what we want to do. That's what we want to see. How was everyone today, by the way? I hope you're all doing well. Good to see you all. YouTube chat. We got fucking everyone here. TJ, Medic, Getcho Pasalam, Last Elite, Havoc Paradox, and Andre Bell, Starlight, Dunderheat, Michael Fields, Swiggity Swooten. Nice fucking name. How are you? Last Elite, Jesse Langtree, John D. How are you guys? Good morning, good morning. I hope you're all well. Over in Kick, we got fucking Old School Minge, Bowl of Egg Whites, K-Dog, Hot Sisto, my man. Boone Pauls, what's up? Top Aussie, yep. How you doing, man? You lied, there was no rates for awards. Oh, you lied, JX retarded. Yeah, no, it's alright. What JX does is they see what I say and then they do the exact opposite. I found it wildly underwhelming. Yeah, Bilbo Haggins, I'm going to need you to fucking stop being a retard, alright, cunt? This is your final warning. Otherwise, I'm just going to fucking ban you. Because I don't need you going to my Twitter and typing things like, absolutely wild that you called No Monkey's wife a bitch on NHFC last night, live and directly in front of him while he was on call. Crazy stuff. Because that didn't happen. And that just, like, farms this echo chamber of fucking fat retards that don't know shit. Alright? You're a fucking idiot. Okay? Just, don't do that shit. Alright? It just makes me look fucking bad, and it doesn't make any fucking sense. So if you can pump the brakes on being retarded, that'd be good. Thank you. Reels, how are you, man? Good to see you. Goku, what's up? And yup, thank you for the 20 kicks, dude. Much appreciated, man. I am gonna mute alerts for a minute while we go through this video. So, without further ado, watch 4 minutes of it, then waiting for the king to go live. Awesome, good man. Yeah, I'll give your opinions out. Okay. Misinformation on the internet's the best, dude. What are you talking about? That's what we all want. All I have to say about that is, I'm not fat. The rest I can't argue with. Yeah, I just need you to not, like, make me look bad. Please. Thank you. Okay. This, what is this? The OSRS Summer Campfire. This is the 15-minute campfire mid-season content teaser, guys, that we've all been waiting for. Everyone is saying it is wildly underwhelming. I'm going to check it out for myself. Let me know if the volume's too low. And then we'll go for the blog after as well, and we'll get some hot takes. That way you guys have the correct opinions when it comes to voting in polls and whatnot. I am hoping for some sort of insight into Raids 4. I've heard that the rewards aren't until next month. But we'll see what they've got anyway. Let's have a look. Here we go.
Fire. This new video format will give you a much deeper look at all the content coming to Old School in the near future. We want to check in with you more regularly without making you wait for the big announcements that come with an Old School Summit, the next one of which will be at RuneFest. As always...
Well, I think the problem with that is that I don't mind that. They do it twice a year. But they stretch out and give us a full year. Like last Summit was 12 months worth of content planning. So we're going to get the same shit in October. We're going to get Fractured Archives in there again, right?
I'd love to hear your feedback. So please let us know what you think of this new format. With that said,
okay,
let's get into it.
Can't complain. Alright, hold on. Whoa. Alright, back up. Let's go back here. Alright, here we go. Hold on. Summer fucking summit. Alright, so step one, this is propaganda. Okay, we've already seen this clip here. This is propaganda. They're trying to push this elemental magic narrative. I need you all to remember now that the Warcraft trailer had Mage and the Zora trailer back in the day had Melee, before Melee was able to be done on Zora. So take this content with a grain of salt. I pick 1080D for quality. 1080p? Oh yeah, it's on 720, look at that. Enhanced bitrate, let's see if my internet can handle it. Yeah, okay. Disease and poison damage, and it looks just like Doom and Maiden, and okay, very good. Slamming, using a Venator bow with ancestral pants and a mage cape. Like, come on, man, this is bait. This is bait. Leechfin. Oh, sorry, I know. Stop pausing it. I don't give a fuck. Let's have a look here. That's the same as Moon's Fishing, right? That'd be good for XP. Big. That was kind of dope. Yeah, look at that. Hell yeah. Oh no. Not more grubs, man. Not more grubs. Don't, no, fuck. It's basically, it's Doom 2. Oh no. Okay, pro tip, don't pray mage. Good to know. Alright. 30th of June. Okay, that's good. I like 30th of June. I mean, I think that's a bit... I think 30th of June is a bit too far out, personally. But I'll take it. I would just... Yeah, okay. That's quite a while away still. That's a whole month. Fuck me. All right.
And has returned, so get ready to take on the Grandmaster quest that brings the Mayaki storyline to its epic conclusion. You should know that there's far more to this update than the quest alone. Both with the story and beyond, you'll explore Vampirium, a region packed with new creatures and a new repeatable boss fight, as well as skilling activities and new rewards. We look forward to seeing you take a bite out of this on the official release date, the 30th of June.
Sandfish Serum up, because I invested in those on the Grand Exchange.
Hello there, I'm Gnome, the creator of Wormscrag. First off, a massive thank you to everyone who voted for my
I thought it was going to be No Monkey for a second there. Thank fucking God.
Design, and especially to those who provided their invaluable feedback and critiques. Over the past
was
few
that
months, it's been incredible working
Was that it for Bloodborne Rises? Okay,
with Jagex to bring these ideas to life. And today, we're honored to finally get to show you what Wormscrag could look like in old school RuneScape. I can't wait to hear what you think. Over to you, Modlight.
Thanks, Gnome. Fallen from Grace is a brand new quest, taking players to Wormscrag, a remote island hidden within the unquiet ocean. A harsh, rugged landscape where danger lurks around every corner. And also, there are goats. Behind the island's quiet little village lies something far darker. People have started disappearing, and everyone in the village whispers the same name. In your discovery to find the truth, you'll uncover more about Wormscrag's history, including its mysterious golems and the legend of the Mad Angel herself.
That looks sick.
After you've completed the quest, you'll be able to take down a new, repeatable boss. This is designed as a mid-game boss, offering unique rewards. We won't go into detail on those quite yet, so check the blog for more info. On the island, you'll also meet Mortimer, a new, high-level Slayer Master built around player choice. Instead of assigning you a single task, Mortimer will give you a choice between 2 or 3 tasks. Do you want to take a faster task or a more profitable one. Players targeting a specific boss or grind will have more success at Mortimer than other Slayer
That's not
masters.
bad.
Duradel will still be the best option for those of you who are less picky about which creatures you want to slay. Toriel and Konar will also remain the strongest option for point boosting if you're after Slayer points specifically. As you complete tasks with Mortimer, you'll start unlocking modifiers. These are powerful bonuses that will sometimes be offered alongside your task options to make your choice even more interesting. Some modifiers may award additional Slayer XP. Others could increase superior spawn rates, clue scroll drops, or even give you bonus Slayer points. Our goal is to make every assignment feel a little more exciting and give you more control. Wormscraig also introduces 2 brand new activities. Golem crafting is a new crafting training method centered around the mysterious power of sunstone, a magical mineral found on the island. You'll even be able to rack up some additional crafting XP by clothing them in furs from Hunter. We want this to feel much more hands-on than traditional crafting methods, which is a fancy way of saying, make sure your wrists are ready. Goat hunting is a new training method to Hunter. Using telegrab or cattle prods, you'll herd wild mountain goats into holding pits. We're aiming for this activity to sit just under red or black salamanders. So, that's...
Under red or black? What's red salamander XP rate? Red salamanders is how much XP per hour? 70k an hour? The fuck? Black salamanders up to 110k XP an hour? Is that it, really?
Everything for Wormscraig, and we would love to hear your feedback. Right now, we're asking you to vote on all of the content shared here today. Have your say, and we'll catch you in our follow-up blog, where we'll discuss all of the unique rewards.
Okay, so the rewards are in the blog. Okay, so we'll look at the blog, but that'll be uploaded separately to YouTube. We'll do that separately.
The Summer Sweep Up is our chance to make impactful adjustments and rebalances. And in the next few weeks, there'll be a blog that really gets into the nitty-gritty of...
Holy shit. Wait a minute. That's fucking facial hair. That's a fucking beard he's growing. Finally. He's no longer a twink. He's becoming a man. Huge. Hopefully that's less fucking cat ears and meowing in the fucking mic. That'd be great. Oh, here we go. My ears is evolving.
What we want to do. We love to see how invested you get within these discussions, and we really appreciate everyone who takes the time to share their feedback and ideas. But for now,
this video will be posted later.
Here's what we're thinking. Hunter, training progression is bad, and there's a lot of jank when it comes to actually training it. So let's sweep that up. We want to do some work to agility, namely looking at sepulchre requirements, improving the AFK-ness of the Volamore Worm course, and adding new shortcuts.
AFK-ness of the course?
There's a whole roster of quality of life adjustments to some bosses, including massive improvements to Gauntlet prep, some gear rebalancing to buff up old favourites, and future...
Improvements to Gauntlet prep. The Iron Men have won. They've done it. They've finally done it. They've complained enough to improve the Gauntlet grind for their fucking Bofa. They've done it.
Proof progression, and loads more miscellaneous changes that are sure to make you say, oh, that's nice. You'll hear more very soon.
All right. Before we move on to the next segment, I do want to just quickly announce that we're also live on Kick, so don't be afraid to drop a fucking follow on Kick. Those on YouTube, I greatly appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. Thank you for the support. That's the only plug you're getting this video, both on stream and in the YouTube video. So yeah, don't be afraid to drop a follow. I'm doing a massive drop party at 10k followers. And if you don't follow over there, you're gay. So pick a side.
There are many things that will drive a person to adventure. The pursuit of treasure, a lust for fame. For others, the open ocean sings like a siren, driving them to madness if they never set sail. Some will succeed. They come home fulfilled. Others are lost. Their ships are shredded on the rocks that masked beneath the waves. The lucky ones, dead and gone. The unlucky ones remain, locked in an undeath not of their choosing. Tales are told of them. Few will willingly address the puppeteer. In some
Don Paul,
stories,
thank you for the 55 months, man.
it's a creature capable of
Thank you very
dredging
much,
a
dude.
soul
You're a
back
legend.
from death. In another, it's nothing more than a plague that befalls a ship.
Okay,
In
come on,
just
mate.
one,
Hurry the fuck up.
It is calculating. An unbound spirit hunting its prey. Its name remains unspoken, lost with every sailor it drags down and spits
Sailing?
back out.
Update again?
Naturally, though.
2
That
sailing
sort of
updates?
thing is just
That
a
boy, thank you for the
story.
42, man.
A
Thank you.
scary tale sailors might laugh at before they set off to the horizon. It's nothing more than an urban legend.
What's up,
A
B-Up?
myth.
How you doing, man? The graveyard. We have one of those in Lumbridge.
Coming later this
Mod
year,
Other.
The Graveyard is a master tier quest that brings a new
Mod other. No comment.
chapter to a nearly 20-year-old story in Olaf's quest. Now, we don't want to spoil the surprise too much, but we do have some important information to share with you today. For those looking to test their agility, you'll be able to take on the challenge of traversing a frigid and haunted, long-forgotten cavern. Are you skilled enough to take the
Hold on. Alright.
hard path, relying on quick reflexes and reaction times, or would you rather take the safer and more cautious route, leaving very little to chance? Whatever your decision in the end, the advice remains the same. Don't slip. Our target with this agility activity is those between levels 65 and 80, so we're looking slightly at the higher levels.
That's a good range.
It's going to have a hybrid pattern of intensity across the course.
That's
so
good.
Think
Say what you will about that. That's actually a really good range, 65 to 80, because once you hit 82, you're basically sepulchering to 99, or you're going, the RD rooftop, and that's pre-pref requirements. That's a good little range there. I like that.
the Colossal Worm from Varlamore. The green light poll for this is open right now, so check out the blog and then head to a polling booth to get your vote in.
A lot of it's just fucking read the blog, isn't it?
Later this autumn, we're
My
bringing
man.
you our upcoming
Love Mod Sonny. He's a
in-game
good man.
bingo
He's a good
feature,
man.
and we want to give you the
That's some fucking facial hair right there. All right? That's how you grow a fucking beard. My man.
to create your own events in-game. This was a system first pitched following a game jam, and we revisited it as part of the Gridmaster event last year. While we expect this to be a popular feature for clans, you won't need to be part of one to join in with the fun. Whether you're in a clan or just playing with a small group of friends, this is something everyone will be able to enjoy. The team is currently in pre-production, and we can't wait to get this in your hands and see.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold up. All right. Hear me out. What if it's a trap? What if it's a trap? They're using AI to make it look like Aiza is growing facial hair. That's the same fucking strand of hair. Alright, they're trying to fucking cover up. There's a fucking conspiracy here, boys. That's the same fucking hair. They're stealing it from Sani. It's fucking tinfoil hats on, boys. This is it. I'm fucking telling you, Jagex is trying to pull the wool over our eyes. There's a hint here, all right? They're trying to they're trying to make us think that twinks are okay, all right? There's something going on here. There's an Easter egg, there's a spoiler, or there's some dodgy shit going on in the background. I won't be fucking having it. We're gonna dive deeper into this later. I'm serious.
You creating your own bingo events actually in the game. Keep an eye out for the poll coming out after this video.
Good. There's a poll. Excellent.
Let's get you caught up with everything mobile and official client. This year so far, we've released a mobile character switcher
Can you do that?
and fixed a lot of
can't
bugs,
you? Yeah.
including a bunch of the NPC and tile highlight bugs in our backlog. So what's next? Since last year's new renderer beta, we've been squashing bugs and addressing feedback. After thousands of tweaks and adjustments, we'll be going into a second beta in a more comfortable state. Expect fewer bugs,
Bingo
better
to be cool, I
stability,
think.
and better
I think
performance.
that's good.
There'll also be a visual difference, bringing deeper blacks and more contrast. So what about HD? Well, the new renderer is the foundation, the base that HD sits
Didn't they
on
get
top
rid of this?
meaning that we need to be sure that the new renderer is absolutely right before we can move on to HD. We still
Okay.
have a way to go on this journey, and we appreciate your patience while we get it right. We know that the menu entry swapper can be a bit of a pain in the It has bugs that can make it restrictive, and that isn't great. It's been like this longer than we would have liked, and it's time to sort it out. We're going to rework.
They did not just say that we know it's been buggy for a long time and it's time to sort it out. What the fuck have you been doing for the past, like, 3 years? Remember that time I did that subathon and I wasn't allowed back on Runelight until I got a purple from TOA and it was like 8-9 days? And I couldn't do ACCA because if you menu entry swap for something, it deletes the entire fucking menu until you turn the setting off. I couldn't figure it out for ages. Oh my god.
And re-implement the entire thing.
They've got a
as
team of
part
like 80
broader
people, don't they?
rework Of the mini menu system itself. Our goal is a fully functional, more powerful, more intuitive menu entry swapper with all bugs and limitations removed. Work is underway,
Can I turn
but
the
we don't
volume
have
up?
a
Yeah.
release date to communicate just yet. Soon,
Sorry.
Android picture-in-picture will make its way to mobile, meaning by default, when you minimize the game on Android, it will shrink down to a floating window, so you can stay logged in and on the grind, even while checking the wiki, watching...
Yeah, I tell you what, you don't actually have to do that. That's already available on Android. Samsung does that for you. Yeah, you don't need to be doing this shit. Unless your Samsung's in the fucking Stone Age, or you're an iPhone user like an idiot, Android already does that, except it does literally 50% of the screen. Or if you're a champion like me, with the Fold, you can have up to 3 apps running at the same time. So, yeah. But I like that still. That's good. But
guide, or, well, anything really.
what the fuck did that just say? Go back. Go back. How do I go back?
This only works
Keyboard's not working.
even while checking the wiki, watching a guide, or, well,
How to get my wife's boyfriend to play...
anything really.
Oh, sorry. So is that an Eevescape feature? Bro, shout the fuck out. I need to put that on fucking... That's got to go on Twitter ASAP before someone else makes a joke. That's huge. Eevescape feature in the summer campsite video. Huge.
While this only works for Android, we're continuing to look at ways we can bring other benefits to iOS. Lastly, I'd like to introduce bank tags. You'll be able to create and manage bank tags, customizing the name and icon, and organizing your gear in any layout you prefer. We're almost done, and we're aiming to get bank tags in your hands in June. That's everything for client and mobile updates for now, but we'll be sure to keep you posted with progress.
Cool. Alright, cool.
Dang it. How is he so good? How does he do it?
The wise sage taught me everything.
How are you listening to me?
If you wish to learn the art of PvP, visit the Frozen Hills.
Yep, I'm dead. Guess I'm going to visit the Frozen Hills then.
Does his wife do anything or something? No, she's not his wife. He just calls her his wife because that's just what some people do for some reason. But he openly admitted to being a cuck on the Prison Joe Top Tuesday.
Okay, what is this?
Oh, hey, Jake.
Why are you here? You trying to meet the sage?
No, I am the sage.
Really? I was expecting
There's
someone
no way
like,
they accepted Frame's idea. Really?
Like who?
Yeah. So, this is your place, huh?
Yeah, not bad, right? I'm not even that cold in here, too.
Yeah, it looks great. Well insulated.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I can't actually teach you anything.
What do you mean you can't teach me? It took me 2 days to get here, man. My cat's waiting for me down the hill.
No. You could have just teleported. I think it takes me like 30 seconds to get here.
Well, what the hell am I gonna do now, then?
Why don't you just go try out the new PvP challenge system coming out?
There's no way. A PvP update.
Yeah, just come to Ferox Enclave. I'll show you.
I don't have any teleports.
All right, there he is.
There, who is?
Pete Care.
Oh.
Yep.
There's no way. Let me see his birth certificate.
You want to learn or what? Lucky for you, Pete is an expert in all aspects of PvP and can challenge you on many different PvP skills. First up, Pete wants to test you on your ability to correctly switch your prayers in combat to avoid taking as much damage as possible. This challenge starts off slowly and ramps up in intensity, eventually having attacks be only a few game ticks apart.
Alright, seems easy enough.
In addition, Pete will test your ability to combo E correctly in PvP situations. He'll also test your ability to switch your gear correctly in PvP, as well as test your ability to one-tick special attack your opponents to catch them off guard. There's even a test to see if you're able to freeze escape against your opponent correctly. And last up, Pete lets you take on a repeatable boss fight with 3 difficulty levels. If you're able to take this boss down, you'll be rewarded with some new cosmetics.
Like what?
TBD.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
If I do this, I might actually be able to kill that PKer.
What PKer?
One that killed me for all my stuff.
Oh, like at the start of the video?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was me. I can still keep your stuff, right? PvP and
practice praying against common gear switches. Practice switching with common gear switches. Practice one-ticking with special attacks. Practice surviving large damage attacks through healing. Practice catching a freeze to escape your enemy. I mean, I understand the concept behind it. It's a very basic level of PKing. Voting no because it's PvP. I mean, that's the meta, right? Yeah, I mean, this is very basic PvP content though. Like you should be able to do this in general. Like, this is basic PVM, right? Combo eating, gear switching, praying against certain damage. I mean, if you can't one-tick special attack, that's fine, but you can do that in PVM. And freeze escaping, well, that's if you don't want to PvP. You don't need to learn the other 4 if you can freeze escape. So yeah, I don't know how well this is going to get used. It might be good, but it's very. These challenges are extremely basic. Helps for PVM as well. I mean, it'll help for PVM, yeah, but so would just PVMing, I guess, because every boss and every piece of PVM content is different, but the concept is the same. This will at least help new players in general. I think it'll help people get their foot in the door if they want. But yeah, a lot of it you should be able to do this in general. Can help with gear switches and pray. Yeah, but yeah, you're right. I'm not saying that's bad, but gear switches and pray you should be able to do with, like, what's the difference between using this and just doing a TOA? Right? Or doing it like the monkey puzzle room is your gear switching and pray switching. I know you can just sit there and tank everything, but like, why not practice in there? Try taking 0 damage in the monkey puzzle room. Like, it is that simple. Just basic things like that, you know. It's cost nothing though. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, if it's free, then that's good. Yeah, I think it'll help a lot of low experience, like new, less experienced players for sure. But a lot of this is just basic PVM. If you can do like the fire cave, you should be able to do your prayer switching and combo eating and gear switching pretty easily, I think. Point is recognizing player gear. Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, being more aware of player gear. Yeah, that's true. That's true. We're calling those dog shit tutorials. No, I agree. Yeah, okay. Monkey room costs nothing if you go in there and just do it and reset. Well, it costs nothing if you don't fucking die.
And challenge you on many different PvP skills.
First I'm not saying it's bad. It's very, very beginner friendly, which is fine. That's good. A lot of that you should be able to do already.
You on your ability to correctly switch your prayers in combat to avoid taking as much damage as possible. Yeah. This challenge starts off slowly.
That's fine.
You'll also test your ability to switch your...
The inventory setup here with this gear switching is wrong, so I hope it's not
gear
switch
like
this.
in PvP, as well as test your ability to one-tick special attack your opponents to catch them off guard. There's even a test with some new cosmetics.
It's introduce players to PvP to revive it. Oh no, I'm aware of what it's to do. Of course it's to introduce players to PvP to revive it. Whether it actually does that is a different story, because that's what making the singles plus bosses was for as well. And making the Rev Cave single plus was the same thing too. And that didn't fucking work either. So we don't know how it's going to go. Jeezy on the Heron Pet Longstride. Fucking huge, man. Good start, and they'll work off it. There's a boss, which would be cool. Yeah, I mean, it looks promising. Sure. But we'll see how we go. Bounty Hunter looked promising too. How many people are doing Bounty Hunter? Other than the same, like, 70, 80 people. Never know. Could be wrong. I could be wrong, but we'll find out.
The Fractured Archive is old school RuneScape's next raid. It's a combat-focused boss rush set deep within Guthix's ancient vault.
I think it's a less scary way to introduce people than what exists. Yes, but I'm willing to. But yeah, no, you're right. No, I'm not denying that. But what I am going to say before we dive into the Fractured Archives, what I am going to let you know now is that these 5 here, if you get really good at this, unless this boss teaches you something pretty fucking solid at expert. These 5 here, a lot of the time aren't going to save you against confident PKs that already exist today. It'll help you escape, and fighting back is all you need to do, because fighting back is more gold per hour than almost anything in the game. It's the most money in the game. But it'll be, yeah, this is very extremely basic. That I think you take this into LMS, and then you practice, get good at LMS, and really put that, you know, those mechanics into practice before you go further. Because this if you go like high risk PKing after this, you're going to get fucking smashed, I think. Okay, here we go.
The Fractured Archive is old school RuneScape's next raid. It's a combat focused boss rush set deep within Guthix's ancient vault. No puzzle rooms, no skilling detours, just you, your team, and a gauntlet of bosses. The archive itself is a vault of Guthix's bits and pieces he's hoarded over the years. Collections of experiments, powerful artifacts, and quite a lot of junk. Post while Guthix sleeps, the vault's defenses have weakened, and various factions from around Gielinor are looking to raid it. One of the bosses you'll have to defeat is the Archive Guardian, first revealed at our Winter Summit. Truthfully, we don't currently have a lot we can show off beyond this without spoiling anything, but we thought it'd be fun to introduce a new boss. So,
that was pretty dope.
Meet one of the Fractured Archive's new pillagers, Bork. Bork has picked up the Bandosian standard, and with his pals, the Smorks, they enter the raid dead set on causing some chaos and coming back with some valuables. And it's possible these two have found themselves in one of Guthix's less than lucrative rooms to pillage.
I'll be honest, boys, that looks pretty fucking dope. The Mind Goblin, Bork and Smork, that's kind of big. I like that. Crush Bosch hint, Panic by Inquis. Yeah, I think Inquisitors is the play.
That's all for now. Expect to see more on the Fractured Archive in the coming months.
When's autumn in the UK? Autumn in the UK. September to November. Alright, so it's November we're getting it.
And that's everything we've got for this campfire.
Wow.
But before we end, there is one more thing. Following the release of Brazilian Game Worlds, we're delighted to announce that more new worlds are coming soon. We'll be adding worlds in South Africa, Japan, and Singapore. We'll be sure to keep you updated when they drop.
Singapore is big for me. I get slightly better ping to Singapore than I do to the east coast of Australia. Like maybe 10 ping better. So, huge.
Check out the blogs for more details on what you've seen today, and we will look forward to seeing you at the next summit during RuneFest. Thank you all for checking out this campfire update and for your support. We hope to continue with these campfires in the future, but until then, happy scaping.
Wanna know worlds on Mars? Elon's taking us there? They, you know... they need servers on Mars, unfortunately. So let's have a look here. Alright. Summer, so we're expecting... Bloodmoon Rises June 30th. That's going to be big. Summer Sweep Up. They didn't really mention anything about the Shadow there. Just gear rebalancing buffs. Are they really not going to touch the Shadow at all? Fuck me. Gauntlet Prep's an insane one. Bingo community feature is going to be kind of cool. Graveyard, okay, yeah. Good. Cool. Now, I just want to quickly check out these boys again.
And quite a lot of junk. Post while Guthix sleeps, the vault's defenses have weakened,
These
and
bosses.
various factions from around Gielinor are looking to raid it. One of the bosses you'll
Archie.
have to defeat is the Archive Guardian, first revealed at our Winter Summit.
This is probably boss number
we
one,
don't currently have a lot we can show off beyond this without spoiling anything, but we thought it'd be...
Do you reckon that's Dragonfire? Do you reckon we panic by DFS? They don't need to the Confliction Gauntlets and IVR, especially with the Blood Moon T-Bow bus. What, rebalance the shadow?
Fun to introduce a new boss. So, meet one of the Fractured Archive's new pillagers, Bork. Bork has picked up the Bandosian standard, and with his pals, the Smorks, they enter the raid dead set on causing some chaos and coming back with some valuables. And it's possible these two have found themselves in one of Guthic's...
You're going to need earmuffs to fight this boss. AoE run behind the pillar attack. Yeah, no, it'd be earmuffs, because they're going to play the drums and you're going to go deaf. So Slayer Helmet's big in here.
There's less than lucrative rooms to pillage. That's all for now. Expect to see more in the Fractured Archive.
I think Shadow's fine as is now. Yeah, well, I mean, they're going to rework the Shadow. They've said they will. So when that happens is just when it happens. Okay, so let me quickly run through Blood Moon Rises. I mean, we know what's happening there. The boss actually looks fucked as hell. So yeah, good luck with that. That's going to be interesting to do. Worms Craig looks pretty good. I'm keen to see this boss, even though it's mid-level. The Slayer Mask is actually dope. Probably the highlight of the whole video. What else have we got? Mod User has hair. Summer Sweep Up is just actually underwhelming. What's this? The Graveyard? Looking forward to this Graveyard thing. I have to see that in the blog. Bingo System's going to be dope. Mobile don't care. PvP is... I'd be keen to check out the PvP boss, but I don't know how well this is actually going to go. I remember we looked at the Frame's original idea to this, and it really wasn't ideal, but obviously they're going to refine it before implementing it, so maybe it'll do something. Who knows? It might help. I every time they've attempted to help people learn PvP, it's gone nowhere. But who knows? Maybe it's changed. Rewards blog raids will follow mid-June. Yes, I believe that is correct. Bosses look sick here. Cool. Let's have a look at the blog. Let me hit that. Now the blog is somewhere. Blog is here. Oh god, look. Can't fucking see that shit. Can I fucking... How's that? Is that better? One more? There we go. All right. Yes. There we go. All right. The Summer Campfire 2026. Now, we watched the video. Now we're going to check out the blog. Now, there seems to be more information in this blog. The video was mostly just, we're doing this. Go read about it in the blog. So, here we fucking are. Let's have a look. We can skip that shit. I'm not activating cookies, so I don't know how to. And we've seen the roadmap so far. We know how it's going to go. And I believe it starts in that order. Blood Moon Rises. There's another video, is there? Okay. Do I need to watch these videos? Tuesday, 30th of June. So the update's happening a day early, because normally it's Wednesdays. Shit. Okay. Big. All right, cool. We'll be live for that, so big. Watch on YouTube. Yeah, but what's the video? Oh, no, that's from 4 months ago. I ain't watching that garbage. Come on. All right, spoiler warning. The sections below discuss some of the quest rewards. Good, let's have a look. All right, you need to do Sins of the Father. Night of the Theater, 74 Slayer. This must be the new hardest quest in the game. Surely this goes beyond Desert Treasure 2, right? 74 Slayer, woodcutting, smithing. I've got all these, thankfully. Wow. 74s are pretty high. Quest encounters. You got Mod Rice. Vampires can smell fear. Oh, good. I bet it fucking stinks. That's some sick fucking artwork. Okay, my internet cannot handle that. That looks good, though. Inquisitors. Panic by Inquisitors. He's wearing it. Difficulty can often be subjective, and the type of difficulty found in Blood Moon is very different to that of Desert Treasure 2. Our expectations that anyone capable of completing that will also find success here. Okay, cool. So it's a DT2 parallel. So completing it is only the beginning. The land unlocked through the quest Vampirium is packed with dangerous encounters, repeatable activities, and entirely new raids. From unsettling new creatures roaming the region to skilling activities woven directly into this harsh landscape, there's a whole new world waiting to be explored. Okay, so what's this? We've got little bug boys. All right. As players venture deeper into the Vampirium, they'll encounter entirely new skilling activities. Bloodwood trees offer a fresh woodcutting experience. Leechfin for fishing. And deadly stimfike. Stigma. Being new hunter challenge in the region. All right, cool. Some more box traps. They look a bit fat for the boxes, but still. These activities aren't isolated distractions either. Resources gathered throughout Vampirium feed directly into the wider ecosystem, including powerful new ranged ammunition, upgrades and equipment progression. So basically, you could spend your whole life here and never die, which is good. I like that. So, best in slot range amulet is coming with the Necklace of Rupture. A devastating new crush special attack weapon, the Crimson Kiston, which I think will far surpass the Dragon Claws if you run it with Inquisitors. Ammunition upgrade for arrows, so don't use Dragon Arrows until this comes out. And lots of resources and equipment tied directly to the region activities. So let's have a look at the Maggot King. Alright. He's an ugly fucker, isn't he? Wow. Okay. So survival will rely on quick repositioning, reacting to environmental threats, and adapting as the arena shifts, hazard spread, and pressure ramps up through the fight. Oh man, I'm not looking forward to that. I might have to fucking pay attention. Griffin and Mousepad had a baby? Yeah, pretty much, eh? Without giving too much away, except encounters that demand awareness just as much as damage output. Alright, so wrap up. After years of sacrifice, betrayal, and bloodshed, the Blood Moon Rises brings the long-running Marik storyline to a climatic closure. Okay. Whether you're preparing for dangerous, don't care. Alright, cool. 30th of June. Strap in. We're locking in for that one, boys. It's happening. Summer Sweep Up. Back in 2024, we began releasing changes to the Game Jam project called Project Rebalance, which promised sweeping quality of life changes to parts of the game. So, next week we'll share a detailed blog on everything that we're eyeing up for this year. This is big. Next week. Okay. And that we're eager to hear your thoughts on. We've been inundated. Okay, with your suggestions over the last couple of weeks, and while we can't include absolutely everything, it is reassuring to see good numbers of those suggestions already on our short list. All right, changes we'd like to make to various skilling methods, including some long overdue improvements to the core hunter training, which is big. Next year, they're going to focus on mining and smithing, by the way, that's been confirmed. Gear rebalancing that focuses overwhelmingly on buffs to items that aren't living up to their potential, which tells me nothing about the shadow is being touched. Improvements to common PvM pain points, including the infamous Red Prison. That's the Corrupted Gauntlet for those of you not in the know. What is a pain point in Corrupted Gauntlet? What's the pain point in the Corrupted Gauntlet other than going dry on an enhanced weapon seed? The only reason I can't figure out what the pain point is because I'm not dog shit at the content. Inquisitor's buffs? Probably no Inquisitor's buff. Maybe, I doubt it. Does it need a buff? Rapier, 100%. They could do a Rapier, true. The expensive membership cost, yeah, true. New agility shortcuts and improvements to existing ones, and more. Okay. They don't probably, to be honest, they might do the shadow, they just wouldn't put it here so it doesn't fuck the economy immediately, I guess. Prep is a pain that most complain about. Okay, so it's a skill issue then. Gotcha. Makes sense. Losing 9 minutes of time for failing. Well, if that was the case, then you could argue the same thing for raids, right? So it's going to be Gauntlet prep phase. My guess is less RNG. Probably double resources maybe, or one. I mean, it kind of is. I mean, you can kind of one-tick resources, but it might be one-tick resources. It might be, requiring less resources to make shit. Who knows? There's no way they let you skip it, so they'll just speed it up, I think. My money for Gauntlet changes is stackable resources. Could be stackable. That's actually good. That's a good fucking shout. Stackable resources is not a bad shout. They could do that. That would be massive. All right. I didn't get a kebab. No, not today. All right. Cool. Summer Sweep Up. Worms Craigs. This is that new island. Looks pretty good. I've already got the levels, so we can go straight there. Very good. Good. Oh, it's a poll. Would you like us to introduce a new island? Wouldn't it be fun if we all voted no? Just like, nah, we don't want it. Back to the drawing board. New island. I don't mind. I'd vote yes. Unless everyone's voting no. If everyone's voting no, I'll vote no. I'm happy to do that. Happy to just fuck with Jagex and just be like, nah. And then they go back and then it's like a repoll of a new island. Otherwise, I'll vote yes. Well, I don't care about prep stackable. Would be nice, my damn hardcore tier 3 prep. Yeah, no, absolutely. I get that. Question the Mad Angel. Okay, very good. Okay. Boss Arena, Throne, and Poos. What the hell are the Poos for? Completing this quest unlocks a new repeatable boss encounter. Same one you'll face during the quest. The rewards are still being finalized, but you can expect a new weapon, teleport, unlock, and naturally a pet. Very cool. Don't really know what I'm looking at here. Would you like to see a new experience level quest, Fallen from Grace? Why don't we all vote no to this and then vote yes to this? And this. Would you like a new repeatable boss encounter introduced as part of the... Yeah, that's fine. Of course. Absolutely. This new Slaymaster is dope. This is huge. This is probably going to get a fat yes from everyone. You need 70 Slayer and 100 combat or 99 Slayer to use him. Yeah, dude, because after you complete a certain amount of tasks, you'll start seeing task modifiers. These are powerful bonuses that might include things like superior spawn chance, imbued heart, thank you very much. Skilling updates. So we've got making golems with goat hunting. Sandstone mining introduces a new mechanic, momentum, rewarding active and rhythmic gameplay. Okay, rewards from this activity are still being finalized, however, we're aiming for it to be primarily focused towards XP. Uniques might include a main hand glass blowing pipe, new teleport, and unlockable second station. I like it. Very good. I'll vote yes to that. And we've got the goat hunting, which is pretty cool. What's this got for us? Rewards are still being finalized. Focus on hunter XP. This activity will also provide goat fur for the golem crafting, goat horns, which no one uses, and of course, a pet. How would we not include Mr. McGroot? Yeah, I'll take another hunter pet. Why not? It's just more garbage I've got to fucking do, but who cares? Would you like to introduce goat hunting? Yeah. I'm going to vote yes to that. That sounds good. Not a bad little island. Fishing Trawl already has a momentum activity bar. Yeah, what the fuck, dude? So it's not new? I always vote no on everything, so let's do that. Alright, Flyback, I'm with you. Now, the graveyards. This is a new quest. Call to Adventure Ring. I don't want to... we don't need that shit again. So it's a new chapter to Olaf's quest. Oh, okay. Pandemonium, Fremmy Exiles. Here we go, boys. Sailing. We're in. Agility, woodcutting, and fletching. Agility XP, don't need it. I need rune crafting, sailing XP though, so I'll take those. And 150k XP in prayer, which is massive. I don't know why they put attack, strength, defense, hit points on there. If you're not doing prayer, you've got brain damage. Access to the graveyard. So should we introduce a new master level quest, the graveyard, a sequel to the Fremmy quest series? Yeah, perfect. Cool. What is the graveyard? What is that? Should we add a new agility update alongside the graveyard? Oh, is it just an agility course, is it? I'm not here to spoil any details. Alongside the graveyard, we're also planning to release a new agility training. Oh no, it's okay, it's in addition to it. Okay, well, yeah, sure, I don't care. That's fine. The bingo system is here. Bingo system looks good. To clarify, this does not include any of the XP boosts or rewards like you had in Gridmaster. Of course, anyone that thinks it does is an idiot. Yeah, create a bingo system, because it makes it way easier for me to do shit, man. When are they polling goat fucking? I think that's in the polls now. No, they made such a joke. Also, this is unhinged as fuck. Wait, what joke did they make? Did I miss a meme? Kind of funny that they had a cuck joke in the official YouTube channel that you'd probably get muted for saying in the GE. Nah, you wouldn't. Nah, you wouldn't get muted for saying that. PvP tutorial. Okay, so this is Frame's suggestion, where it helps you practice with PvP. And what's this video? Did we watch this video in the past? Okay, it just takes us to that timestamp. Okay. Switch your overhead prayers in response to opponents' gear switches, including fake switches or fakies and sneaky weapons like the Void Waker. Switch your equipment to hit your opponent with a style that they're not protecting against. Eat different types of food on the same tick, more commonly referred to as combo eating, so you can top yourself up quickly in case of incoming damage. How to utilize special attacks in PvP, including so-called one-tick specials and combinations with staple weapons like the G-Maul. Escape from attackers utilizing snaring or freezing. Combine all the above into a challenging and risk-free encounter for you to return to whenever you like. I really hope this is good. I think it sounds good on paper, but I want to see it in practice, to be honest. I do want to see this in practice. It sounds good on paper, but there's no way in fucking hell that, in my opinion, that people are going to do this and be like, I'm ready for the wilderness, and then you're going to go out there and start risking your fucking gold. You're going to do this, and you're going to go LMS to get a fucking room pouch, and then you're going to go back to the fucking main game. I guarantee it. I think. But I would love to see it work. I think this is going to be interesting. I hope I'm wrong. I've not seen Jagex successfully bring players into the PvP fold yet to that caliber that people expect it to. Hope the cosmetics are decent. If they're decent cosmetics, that'd be great. People would love that, yeah. For sure. I think the boss is going to be interesting with it. I want to try that. It's going to be really good. Mobile updates are just basically RuneLite on mobile, which is good to know. So now let's go to the Fractured Archive. I'd rather watch a No Monkey Pop tutorial. PvP tutorial. Oh, I wouldn't. He got fucking smoked today hard by EVscape. He got absolutely fucking destroyed. He looked like shit in there. People are talking up No Monkey's skills, saying he's going to be like the next big thing. He got fucking folded on his own ping in his own clothes while he was wearing them, mate. It was crazy. And then he fucking dodged my call out. I wouldn't watch that shit. I'd be fucking careful. Send you backwards. They never made an effort to teach people PvP. Not to this extent, no. I'd say not. I mean, they tried to hint at it with Scurious. They tried to encourage people going there with the singles plus bosses and LMS, but yeah, I don't know. Did Vank explain why he won't fight you? Not yet, no. No, not yet. Okay. August, we're going to get Fractured Archives at the moment. As is always the case, with a raid, we're going to be a little light on details so we don't spoil things and undermine your day one excitement. But we've got some behind-the-scenes clips to share. So we got fucking Bork and Smork, the boys. I think they look fucking sick. Yeah. Looks pretty dope. Going to be a fun little fight there. And then we've got... no sound. But some animations. Good. Alright, so we've seen that they've got some animations. Cool. While they might not be the brightest bunch, don't underestimate these foes. They're sure to test your coordination and your footwork, so bring your comfiest shoes to tango or risk being utterly crushed by Bando in Bando's name. Crushed, guys. Inquisitors. Keep an eye on it. You might also remember the Archive Guardian, who we showed concept art of in the last time. Wasn't there a full Justy boss as well? This ancient being is the raid's first encounter. Okay, so Archive Guardian's first, of course. More welcoming than you might expect. The Guardian will literally roll out a red carpet for you, in a sense. Yeah, the red carpet of fucking fire, dude. I hope he's way bigger than that. I hope he's like 5x5, like bloat size. What do you think they meant saying the goblin bosses are in one of Guthic's less lucrative rooms? Optional bosses? No, it won't be optional. It was just less lucrative treasure, wasn't it? Or maybe like tighter room? I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know. There's the fucking fire. Very good. Outside of the raid itself, we're also getting ready to share our first rewards proposal with you in a blog releasing in mid-June. So next week we're going to get... Next week is Summer Sweep Up. Week after is Reward Blog. Week after that is Blood Moon Rises. So we've got 3 weeks of content coming up. We already have the numbers and ideas together. We're just putting the finishing touches on some concept art so you can really envision how they might look and feel, which is just as important as any damage calculation. Having an absolute blast working on the Fractured Archive and can't wait to share more. You'll certainly have your fair share of opportunistic opponents to take down so that you can preserve Guthic's most precious collection. We're excited to work with you all and figure out which of these prized possessions you might be able to walk away with yourself. Maybe you fight the bosses and you can be rewarded per room, and depending on what sort of reward you want to roll for, who knows? They might do something like that if they're referring to like lucrative rooms. I don't know. Additional regions. So the third world's getting access, but I'll take Singapore, which isn't third world, I guess. Singapore's good for me. Very good. Game Jam. Our next Game Jam is just around the corner. If you're new to old school RuneScape, no one cares. So what are we doing for Game Jam? I don't mind these Game Jam requests. In the past, we've seen quests, functionality updates, back-end process developments, and audio exploration, and much more. We always say that we have a project, when a project has been done for Game Jam, it might never make it to the game. While this will always be the case, this Game Jam we're looking to focus on smaller projects that can pretty much be wrapped up in the 2-week period, so that we can introduce them to the game in a more satisfying time frame. I like that. Very good. As usual, we will share the projects worked on in the blog, but we wanted to set the expectations this time around. Okay. We don't anticipate any huge pieces of content like high-level quests or purely... Alright, no one gives a fuck. Deadman All-Stars Live, we know that's happening. Roomfest is happening with 6,000 people. That's going to stink, man. That's going to be fucking stinky. What did you think? Well, I'll let you know what I fucking think. I think we've got 3 weeks of content coming, vlogs. We're going to be getting information on... Yeah, like I said, what was it? Summer Sweep Up next week. We're going to be looking at that live and diving into it immediately. You don't want to miss that hot take immediately. Secondly is the week after that, reward blog, and did they say beta as well for Raids 4? At least the reward blog, which is big for us to get some insight on. It was just reward blog, right? releasing in mid-June. Yeah, okay, so we'll probably get some sort of potential beta date then. So that's happening. And then we have the Blood Moon Rises the week after. That's 3 weeks of content. That's 3 weeks of kicking ass over here. And all I can suggest to you guys is to, if you're in the YouTube chat, consider dropping a follow right there on that Kick link there so that you don't miss a fucking thing. We'll be live on YouTube and Kick for it. I'm going to be doing a massive drop party when we hit 10,000 Kick followers. So not following is just coward shit. And apparently you're gay if you don't follow. So that's why Flyback unfollowed but watches full time. He just needs to make sure that he's #1 gay. But until then, guys, that's pretty much going to wrap up the blog. And I think overall, yeah, I think underwhelming is probably fair for a lot of people. I don't think it's completely underwhelming. I was expecting more from the raid side of things. Very, very little. Like, it's just 2 bosses they gave us. I mean, we knew that they were working on it, and we knew it was coming. We knew they were ahead of schedule. I like that they're promising it before December. Coin flip tomorrow, Coleman. Let's do that tomorrow. Then you've got the bingo system I am kind of keen for. I hope it works well because then we can just push those. The graveyard's a nice surprise. Blood Moon Rises, of course. This island does look better than I thought it was going to be. I like this Slaymaster a lot. I am keen for that. Do you trust the raid won't be pushed back? Look, before this came out, before the campsite was even announced, it was confirmed by JMods that they are ahead of schedule, they're on track, and it's looking good. The only thing that would really push back the raid release would be if people are really upset and not sure about like the rewards or some sort of concept that Jagex pushed through. I think they're funneling a lot of their resources into this, which is also why you're getting just a lot of like vanilla, plain, sailing updates for the past 6 months. I think that's kind of where it's at the moment. Slaymaster idea is really good. I like the Slaymaster idea. Engage Osprey. Thank you very much for the 12 months on YouTube, man. I really appreciate that, dude. You're a champion. Thank you, sir. So I think it's going to be fine. I hope. I don't see why they would suffer with that front. But there you go. That's the blog. Wowza. Wow, we were. All right, we'll do one quick coin flip on Kick. All right, one quick coin flip. Let me refresh them so they're there. Oh, okay. Whatever they flipped to now doesn't count. Just so you guys are aware. It's just so they load up. All right. If you're on Kick, throw your channel points in for a heads or tails. If you're on YouTube, just, call heads or tails anyway. Pretend you're part of the fun and then just follow on Kick like a real man so you don't miss out on the channel point gambles. It's advert free and it's for guys with big dicks. Or, I guess, chicks with tits, if you're not a guy. Whichever one fits your agenda. And somebody sucks colossal dick at PvP. I quite like the PvP tutorial stuff. It might help you, to be honest. It might help you. You might be surprised with how easy you'll find PvP. If you can PvM, you can PvP. Does the game disconnect when you close your Android flip? No. Bingo not being a clan-only thing is cool. Yeah, I like that. That is good. I find it underwhelming as they didn't say much that we didn't already know other than that it was a nice update on where it's at. Yeah, I feel like it's basically, we knew that there was a blog coming next month, but now we know it's mid-June, that's fine. Can you actually do stuff with the channel points too? You can, that's true. Absolutely. What's going on here? I thought we had 70k points going into the coin flip. We got a coward in the chat. 77k points on tail if anyone wants. Oh, if you want to do a 1v1. Oh, I see. No, you're too scared. All right, we got 14k points in the coin flip. Good luck. 1, 2, 3. And the winner is heads, and tails. Damn, we should have gone all in against Coleman. That would have been an easy win. But heads takes the lead, boys. A nice little payout of 1.6x. Easy peasy. Nice work, Cargo. Can you do a combined stream with that guy from last night, G-Cuz? No, God, no. Can't PVM either, so I'm fucked then? Yeah. No, look, the PvP stuff should be pretty easy for PVMers. I think. That's just my opinion. But until then, guys, I'm not going to be live for another nearly 48 hours now. I've got to take tomorrow off. There's a big storm coming. And I've got my son for the weekend, so I'm going to go parent for a little bit. So I'm going to wrap the live stream up there. Do appreciate you all very much. Very exciting. We're going to be up to date every time there's a new blog, every time there's new content. We're going to be posting it on YouTube and talking about it on stream. So make sure you do come by. The NHFC video will probably be up tomorrow. I'll probably post these today, NHFC tomorrow. And then we'll be live again on Sunday. This time, whatever time it is for you now, we should likely be commentating the NHFC as well, which will be super fun to do. Until then, guys, stay safe. Have a very good night. We really do appreciate you all. Thank you for following on Kick for those that did. Thank you for coming by to YouTube for those that did as well. You guys are champions. Stay safe.